Alright, so for the VOD, we are gonna... we're gonna pop this up again real quick. So for those who weren't here for the last stream or didn't see the last VOD, this is the content warning for the game. Super love that the game does this. We have already seen some reference to several of these topics. So be aware. And if you feel like this isn't, that any of these topics are things that you can't handle, that would trigger you, that would cause you to have some sort of bad time, please do bow out now. We will miss you, and we will see you hopefully for streams that do not cover games with these topics. But yeah, that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it. Alright. We can make some more cards. What do we have available? Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. These mortals can grasp a Okay. I like that. Yeah, I like that. think there's a way to flip. Oh, yes there is. Ha ha ha. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Finish. Fantastic. I like that card. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. The bone marrow of the behemoth sears thought. The steel golem breeds challenge and conflict. The asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. Magma missiles is the name of the card. We love that. Oh, rivalry, tragedy, sabotage, adversity, change, rebirth. Damn, that's a fucked up card, huh? Dear Fortuna, is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I would love to see you. Let me know when you're ready to meet me, please. Your friend Jasmine. Well, let's go ahead and invite her in. Oh, I like her. I'm so happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you for coming. I missed you so much. I love you. I love you too. I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften Adana? I didn't. It was an arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitation since she determined Adana's punishment was too severe. And that arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare to go against Adana's judgment, but keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the Coven, not just you. You're just too precious. I missed you so much. I missed you too. So tell me, what did I miss in these 2 centuries? Shut up, you tell me about you. I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a bit. Ah, okay. What would you like to know about? How's the Coven these days? Are you working on anything interesting? Any juicy gossip? How's the Coven these days? Powerful, I'd say. We're growing beyond the scale of any other Covens, both in knowledge and in power, although it's becoming more and more demanding to keep up with Adana's direction. She set up a system where we all have quarterly performance checks. Sorry, coffee break. And that made us all grow exponentially. Many other Covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive, but some witches are having problems staying in the game, and if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the Coven. I'm doing fine though, don't worry about me. Fuck Adana. Fortuna, you can't keep saying these things if you plan on rejoining our Coven, or joining any other Coven for what it's worth. You should respect your elders. It's hard to not hate Adana at this point. Or you're right, I'm sorry, no. Fuck Adana. This absurd punishment will scar me for the rest of my existence. I'm sorry, Fortuna. I'm being too insensitive. I can't even begin to imagine how you're feeling right now. Do you want to talk about it? No. I'm gonna need some time. I'd rather focus on getting back in touch with reality. Whatever you need, Fortuna. Anyway... Are you working on anything interesting? I am indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted... Ooh, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Also known as magical tea craft. You've always loved your plants. How did you end up focusing on making tea? Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora, and even if my books on the matter helped many witches around the universe, I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I've developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal garden. The flowers I grow are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summoning channelers. I'm quite popular inside and outside the coven now. You feel more confident than the Jasmine I used to know. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I'll bring you some tea next time we meet. Thank you. Anyway, any juicy gossip? Whoa, I thought you didn't enjoy gossip. I didn't, but I know you do, and I've been incredibly bored. So I'm considering getting into the Tittle Tattle Club. That's wonderful. Any genre you may be interested in? Any major beef I missed out on? Too much, I'd say. How so? Well, Adana's new system is making us more competitive, some of us in an unhealthy way. The leader is the one who judges whether or not your performance is satisfactory, so some witches succumb to the temptation of sabotaging others' efforts to make their own progress seem better in the eyes of Adana. Come on, Adana's smart enough to see through those schemes. I don't know, there's a lot of witches to keep an eye on. Don't let her fool you. I'm sure this all plays into Adana's plans. To make you all tougher or whatever shitty power dynamic she's high on right now. That can't... Do you support her system? Well, publicly, of course. Don't let this out of this room. I have my reservations, yes. I believe the system could be tweaked to keep personal happiness in mind a bit more. I don't know what Adana's endgame is, but this is turning out to be too much. Let's take that bitch down. Fortuna! Enough with the dangerous talk. You wouldn't want to lose your visitation permits, right? Okay. But someone should do something about all this. We'll work something out. Adana isn't evil, she's just severe. Anyway, listen, I'm crafting a new divination deck. Oh, wow. Is it safe? It is unlike anything we've ever seen before. It's not tarot per se, every card has been handcrafted by me. And from what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any kind of oracle cards. Oh, sounds exciting. Don't let Adana know, though. Of course. I understand. I know you don't like breaking the rules, but I don't believe in breaking them. I don't believe I'm breaking them. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen. I don't know, Fortuna. But you're exiled in any case. What harm could you do from so far away? I won't tell Adana. Thanks. So, do you want me to read your fortune? Yes. It's been so long since the last time you read for me. What was the last thing I asked you? How to make an arbiter fall in love with you. Oh, shut up. Oh my god, you're right. I totally forgot about that girl. What a memory you have. I wonder what she's doing right now. Liam, welcome in, and I'm so glad you have happy feelings. I'm happy to hear you're feeling better. I know you've been having a rough time. Oh my goodness, it's so good to know you're doing well. Welcome in, it's good to have you. We are playing a game I got recently. This is our second stream with it. The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, where we are playing the Witch Fortuna. And looking to gain our freedom from a 1,000-year-long sentence to isolation on our little asteroid home. We were stripped of our tarot deck, but through some less than okay means have come across the power to build a new one. Spending time doing self-care, that's very good, Liam. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Feel free to kick up your feet, stay a while, lurk, or if you gotta go. I get that. But it's good to see you. Oh? Alright, let's get back into it. Sorry, got distracted. We can look into it with my cards if you want. Nah, that's in the past now. I have more pressing concerns. What's it gonna be then? My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill, and I can't figure out what the problem is. So my question is, what's wrong with my garden? The what? I see. Anything else? The illness, ah. Since we're on the topic, I want to know the fate of my flowers. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? What's in store for my project? Understood? Focus on the smell of your garden while I shuffle my cards. The whistled path. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. A strong avatar for justice imbued with purpose. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, and luck. Assigned to the fate. Your garden will become the key to the survival of the coven during an extremely gruesome cosmic plague. With time, entropy will take your garden away. It will gradually wither and die. This will offer you the chance for a new beginning. I don't like that. I'm gonna go with this one. Your garden will become the key to the survival of the coven during an extremely gruesome cosmic plague. Oh wow. Happy to hear I'll be able to help, but I'm very worried right now. Maybe this is the cause of the demise of the coven, like you predicted centuries ago. I don't think so. I said your garden will be key to the survival of the coven. Survival. Right. Then I better put myself to work if we want to minimize this plague's damage. Thank you. Thanks for the warning. Don't burn yourself out. You're going to make it, no matter what. The illness, origin of species, the ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions. The door holds the promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. The swordfish liqueur runs with truth. A flood of water can unleash hidden potential, introspection, yearning, passion, power. Oh goodness. The illness. Your pride is poisoning the soil. Success has made you arrogant, and your garden is suffering for it. Your garden craves your tears. You've been feeding it nothing but nice emotions. Now it's matured and needs truth to keep going. Oh, hello? What is that? Follower goal was just met. Oh my goodness. Hello, welcome in Dahlia the Weremoth. Good to see you, good to have you. Thank you so much for the follow. Finally hit 70. Nice. That's really great. Oh my god. But yeah, welcome in. We're playing the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. This is only our second session of it, so we're just getting into it. Getting into all the intrigue of coven politics and trying to get our freedom and trying to keep everyone from finding out that we did something very illegal by summoning a behemoth to our aid after 200 years of imprisonment. But yeah, welcome in. It's good to have you. Enjoy, you know? Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk. We love everybody here. Alright. Let's get back into it. We're gonna go with this one. Your garden craves your tears. You've been feeding it nothing but nice emotions. Now it's matured and needs truth to keep going. Oh, wow. That is some deep insight, Fortuna. I would never have thought of that. Now I can't wait to go back to work on my garden. You're a genius. Glad to be of service. Do you want to keep digging? That's alright. That's alright. Enough emotions for today. I don't know how I've been getting by without your guidance for 2 centuries now. That's because you're a badass witch. And my deck is only good for knowing in advance how amazing you're going to be. But that's all on you, with or without divination. Aw, Fortuna, you're too good. I missed you so much. I missed you too. I need to go back to my garden now. But I promise you I'm gonna make up for all the time we've lost. See you soon. Thank you for coming. And now the return of Abramar. This is the behemoth we have summoned to aid us in our quest for freedom. What a heartwarming reunion. I didn't take you for the intense friendship kind of character. It's all because of them. They're just too good and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still the most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction I feel towards you. Come on. Come on. Stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. You woke up poetic today, huh? Say, who do you like best, Jasmine or Dahlia? What kind of childish question is that? Indulge me. I'm not asking this just to annoy you. As your mentor, I consider this an important introspection exercise. It'll make your divination better. Don't pretend to be all wise now. I know for a fact that you just enjoy spilling the tea. I'll give you a cop-out option even. Come on, just play along. Who do you like best? Jasmine, Dahlia, or me? Ooh, choices. I'm gonna say Jasmine. Oh, and why do you like Jasmine best? She's so sweet and agreeable, she's smart and considerate, she's delicate and sensitive, she's just too pretty. Okay, the she's just too pretty option speaks to my soul. I am a sucker for a pretty girl. My gay little heart just is unstoppable. Can't resist a pretty girl. But I'm not gonna go with that option, because, she's sweet and smart and considerate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with smart and considerate. Looks like someone you could converse with for hours, yep. On the other hand, I think I'd get bored of Dahlia really quick. Dahlia, she seems simple, don't you think? Hey, watch it. Dahlia is uncomplicated and pretty straightforward, but she might be smarter than you, and she could definitely kick your ass. You think? Wanna find out? Easy, I was just pushing your buttons to learn where you stand on each of them. They have all my respect, I swear. You better. Well, thanks for indulging me. I swear to you, this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring, even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cards while I wait for a familiar from that architect, Grief. Good. Let's build that deck. Oh goodness, I already made a card recently. This one's going to be a very water-heavy one, considering that's all I just got. Oh yeah. The home of a water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Sunset Docks, a humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say anyone who parts way with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with that. One of the artisans, a minor god who crafts blessed jars, water poured from an amphora blown by the gold blower will make fruit grow out of dead soil. Wine poured from a gold vase will make mortals find love. Tea poured from a golden kettle will inspire witches to write new spells. Pyre for the heretic. Although humanity has a long history of witch burning. Oh, I can't get that one anyway. Oh god. What am I gonna pick? And extinct because of their greed. Dragons were known for keeping treasure and grudges. A behemoth that keeps 3 of every known seed in this universe. Witches can ask for any of these seeds under oath to restock them after they collect the fruit. Should they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into said seeds, and the oracle will come to harvest them. Guardians of the... Oh no, I can't do that one. Can't do that one. Exotic dancing spirits that are summoned throughout the universe for their ability to take a celebration to levels of pure ecstasy. They have never visited planet Earth. A very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and reading flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. The astronaut. He knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal and just for every life form. Duna Harai. Oh god, I don't know. Oh god. Oh, this is a hard choice. It's not helped that we have so limited options. Oh god. Oh fuck. God, oh fuck, I don't know what to go with. I'll go with this one, I think. A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes in even the most arid soil. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Come on. There we go. Sorry, I'm being kind of quiet while I do this. I just... focused, I guess. Here we go. Have 7 cards in your deck. Nice, achievement. Alien Docks. Card legend, a tide of salt and melancholy, ripe with the loneliness of the one who left their planet. A single space scout can carry the will of a civilization. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. Introspection, determination, rightfulness, yearning, passion, happiness. Okay. There we go. Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do meanwhile? I don't know. Just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at it. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. But when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. You go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. What to do? Study, read interactive fiction, sleep, back, study. Excerpt of On the Four Elements by which Eugenia, I have no clue. For the initiate, the fact that magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification. But the building blocks of our universe are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality, it always fits within the 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, reality can be divided into 4 elements: gas, air, liquid, water, solid, earth, and energy, fire. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing its where, earth, when, air, why, water, and how, fire. You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air will reveal to you how it affects its environment, what the social preconceptions are about it, or how much time it has been standing there. Its water will allow you to access its potential to become pottery. The reason this stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion, shaped it in that way. Its earth demonstrates what that stone is made of, how good it would be as a part of a wall, or even what kind of carvings you could work onto it. Its fire tells us its potential to cause harm, how easy it would be to break it apart, or how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements open the gates of thought to infinite modes of analysis. What to do? Read interactive fiction. I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. The Secret Cut by Jordi DePaco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about a secret cut hidden inside a cow with crimson fur. Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rarer and requires a high level of skill to extract it undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow until today. A farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn, a very young calf, just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have anything to do with crimson cows since he believes they bring bad fortune. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he's really had bad experiences with them. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as a bonfire even in the dim light of your workshop. Oh, she's too precious. For the life of you, this animal is too unique to be turned into meat. You spare her life and adopt her as your life companion. You name her Rhapsody. She brings you health and happiness by means of company, not sustenance. She is gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places. 4 years go by. Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepared a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. As you are singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door to an old woman emblazoned with a fancy red coat. She joins the singing with a smile. "Good day to you, dear butcher," she says upon finishing the song. Rhapsody dives into her birthday treat. "I'm happy to find this fine specimen in good health. I'd like to purchase your cow." The chauffeur opens a briefcase in front of you. $1 million if you get the secret cut out of her for me. Refuse. You refuse. Rhapsody is just too precious. The woman twists her nose. "I'm willing to go up to $5 million if you get the legendary meat for me, please." Refuse again. No. Rhapsody is not for sale. The woman senses your unbreakable determination and decides to give up. They pack up graciously and leave forever. You live until you are 100 years old, not finding yourself bedridden a single time. You and Rhapsody die together, peacefully, cuddled in her stable. You tell her goodbye, and she moves just at the right time. Oh, I got energy for that. Alright, we'll sleep now. I'll just rest for a bit. Origin of species. You craft a beautiful acoustic guitar with the wood of a millennium-old oak with blue leaves. You don't know how to play it, so you summon a musician spirit to live inside the instrument. You caress the strings and the subtle harmonies hum. The subtle harmonic hum makes you cry. Wake up. Alright. Oh, we have 2 visitors today. Oh, I don't like spiders. I'm gonna go with the bird. "Hello, Fortuna. My name is Greeth. I'm a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. I need the maximum discretion regarding this matter, so I'd rather talk about the rest in person if you're willing to have me." Okay, actually, let's at least go ahead and see who this is. "Witch Fortuna, my friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations. Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project, and I'm in a bit of a desperate situation." Okay, so 2 people needing my help. I'm gonna go with this one because I was already expecting her. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. What's going on with your face? Welcome, Greeth. Hi, Fortuna. Thanks for having me. Dahlia filled me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious just by looking at me, huh? Ah, yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel? Whoa, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking of feeling here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically, it's terrible, but it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed, but more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Looks like an important loss, yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's no other way to cure you, my deck will find... If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Of course. Ask away. Why summon a behemoth? Tell me more about being a witch architect. What do you like to do in your free time? What are your thoughts on Adana? Why summon a behemoth? This isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Not because of the behemoth. That part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. And those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put it this optimistically, the meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud. Why? Everyone thinks about it now and then. I don't think life is supposed to have a meaning. Ooh, okay. Oh god. Difficult. Everyone thinks about it now. Oh god. I think this. Why? Everyone thinks about it now and then. Yeah, but I'm like obsessed with it. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Does the universe actually exist, or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this universe? Why isn't everybody else obsessed with these same questions? Grief. I'm sorry, I keep spiraling out of control. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines looking for answers. And I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. And as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. Ergo sum. I'm a witch for fuck's sake. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? The cards aren't only made for predicting. The cards aren't only made for predicting things. They are also an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicaments, I'll certainly join you on one of your Skull Temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Yes, please, let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Partners! How exciting! Everyone always dismisses my project as futile. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Now, another question. Tell me more about being a witch architect. Wait. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna. All witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you, too. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. I can tell you aren't cut from the same cloth as the rest of us. You're special. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. Thanks? What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom. But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? What is it that drives you? Pleasure, curiosity, achievements. Curiosity! I'd say that's my raison. Oh, I don't. Raison d'etre. I don't know. Interesting. I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies. Well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. You're weird. You truly are obsessed. It's alright, bring it on. Thank you so much for indulging me. I'm truly enjoying this, though. Glad you're having a good time. My turn now? Sure. Ask away. Tell me more about being a witch architect. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect at least. I low-key thought this was a dude. I'm sure that it was mentioned somewhere that she's not, that all witches are not, but I feel a little silly. Crazy. I never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then. I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was immortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all the bureaucracy. I'm sure that I ascended out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Minecraft? That may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Whoa, I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So, Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You asking me if I'm single? No, silly. But are you? Yes. Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them, some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? Life can't be complete without one. Desirable and enjoyable, cool but overrated. I don't get them and I don't want them. Desirable and enjoyable, I say. Although it's rare that someone catches my eye. Okay, your turn again. Ask away. What do you like to do in your free time? I spend most of my time on my project, but on the rare occasion when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts, mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Even then, I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Cool. Witch drugs. More or less. But without the drawbacks of the substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. I'll let her know. Do you value personal over collective well-being? Whoa, what a thing to spurt out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community, yourself or the universe? And I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, should you have to choose, what should the priority be, the individual or the group? Everyone. Even if that makes you miserable, yes, collective well-being should come before any one person. I can't be truly happy if my actions hurt other people. True, I care for the world, but only if I get to be happy. No, I can't be truly happy if my actions hurt other people. It takes a special kind of selfishness to be happy at the expense of others, right? There isn't much of a dilemma if you put it that way. I say this as a general rule. On a case-by-case basis, though, there are times when you have to look out for yourself and your loved ones. Yeah, I agree. Nothing is ever that easy. Just wanted to probe your thoughts on the matter. Satisfied? Yes, thank you. Your turn. Ask away. What are your thoughts on Adana? Ooh, time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us has a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been... Oh, I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no. And you? I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. I didn't mind her before, though. She's always let me focus on my project. But now that I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did, I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Adana. Whoa, heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased. At least not before I've finished my quest for knowledge. I understand. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the Coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstance should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. I hear you. Fortuna, I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Yes, me too. Shall we? I imagine that the main topic here is how to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to finally untangle the meaning of life and the cosmos, but maybe not. But I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible, and your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. The whistled path. We walk the road alone for everyone to see, a strong avatar for justice imbued with purpose. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, because this is a really, this is a very positive card. I kind of want to give this to his quest, but it'd be to her quest, but it would be great for her behemoth situation as well. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What do I do? Oh, God. Well, this has been her lifelong quest, right? So we're gonna give that there. You need to break even more rules to find the secrets of the cosmos. Disregard all authority, seek the forbidden. You will never untangle the meaning of life, but your work will allow others to reach it. You've done enough introspection, now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath great love and great loss. Oh, I kinda like this one. Oh, God. It's gotta be either the first one or the third one. Now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath greatest love and greatest loss. Okay, yeah. You've done enough introspection, now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath greatest love and greatest loss. Damn, that seems so obvious. The meaning of life is to live, isn't it? Sorry if I said something silly. No, you're absolutely right. I've spent so much time inside my head, it's no wonder I'm so lost at this point. You can't appreciate a painting with your eyes closed. Time for me to do some living, huh? Sounds about right. Will you help me with that? It'll be my pleasure. Once I manage to get rid of this behemoth, I'll visit you just for fun, okay? Yes, please. It's a deal. Night Sphinx. Arcana are blessed by the power of the Gem Skull Belt. They can channel a power trip. The little jade statue watches over the querent. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Determination, rightfulness, guardian, ego, indifferent, stagnation. Oh, that is a rough one. Conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fears. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them. You will never be free, even if detached. The behemoth's seed will remain in your brain forever. Oh. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them. Easier said than done, but I like the idea of turning myself into the scary one. If the deck suggests it, it's because it's possible, and you certainly have a great deal of presence. You think so? Come on, look at yourself. The question now is how to intimidate a behemoth. They might seem all otherworldly, but they're fools the same as us. How do you know that? Clairvoyance? Okay. Do you want to look into anything else? No, thank you. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side, too. Cool. Let's meet again soon to teach this bastard a lesson. Looking forward to it. See you soon. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage among rebel witches with poor judgment. I think I can help if you're interested. I'm all ears. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing grief, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. I know that we're partners in crime. I know that we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright, what do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up, decide if you're interested or not, and when the time comes to try and free grief, you'll just let that energy flow to me, and I'll whisper the behemoth's name in your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Still afraid of me after all this time. Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again. I'm on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun. Oh god, okay. Well, I guess we need to make sure we save up some fire and air. Let's invite Louise. You have 4 arms? Excuse the fuck out of me? Welcome. Welcome. Hi, what's your name? Fortuna. Fortuna, your name's Fortuna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be so nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you that now I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh yeah? What have you heard? All good things, don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and missed you so much, you know that? I missed her a lot too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? Okay, sorry. My name is Louise, and, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It's okay. How about I ask you some questions? Would that be alright? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Let's see. What's your specialty? How do you know Jasmine? What do you like to do in your spare time? What's your specialty? Oh, right. I'm a I'm a pith weaver. Oh, that sounds cool. What does it mean? I can harvest mortals' intelligy? What the fuck? It's a magic substance that defines one's behavior and desires. A single mortal barely produces enough thread, but if you find a community with a rich collective subconscious, you can weave whole clothes and capes. Wow, that's hard to picture, but it sounds fun. And these clothes you craft have magical properties, I imagine. That's right. It depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists can make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already. I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of intelligy would you fancy most? From moms and their children, from soldiers and warriors, from astronauts. Ooh. Oh, I think from astronauts. Either astronauts or moms and their children. Oh god, which? From astronauts, I think. Wow, no one's ever asked me to harvest from them. Oh wait, now I'm excited to see what comes of this. If I get the chance, I'll bring you a nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Thank you so much. Do you want to know anything else? You make it sound like this is an interrogation. No, sorry. I'm having a good time. But it's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Let's see. How do you know Jasmine? She hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. It's one of the projects I'm most proud of. I harvested the intelligy from desert nomads to make it. The dew filtered through this net makes an astounding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews became quite popular after my contribution. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together, we also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dried mixtures. That's so cool! Now I see how you two became close. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gotta be so much fun to find someone to share your passion with. It is indeed. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Let's see. What do you like to do in your spare time? I love reading, playing my multi-neck bass, and spying on mortals. Oh, wow. That's weird. Reading? It's not hip to... Is it not hip to read anymore? Hip? I was kidding. The odd part is spying on mortals. And I'm a bit curious about the multi-neck bass, too, to be honest. I play a custom bass guitar with 3 necks, since I have multiple arms and all that. But I don't play it in front of people. I only use it to meditate. It's really soothing to weave several deep melodies together. I like the idea. I wish I could hear it someday. What about spying on mortals? I love making myself invisible and just watching them go about their lives. Comparing lifestyles from many different cultures and planets. After many years of observation, I gained the ability to perceive their intelligy. That's how I found my calling and developed my pith weaving. That's so interesting. I didn't care much about mortals even back when I was one of them. I guess there's a great deal to learn from mortality, too, isn't there? Yes, I love mortals. I can tell. I hope it isn't too weird. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. Is there anything else you want to know? Let's see. Why did you come to see me? Yes, better get to business. I'm here precisely because of my pith weaver skills. As I explained, the intelligence from mortals varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. This universe provides enough different context to find whichever kind of energy fits your purpose. But of course, there is the shortcut of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual energy from their orgies. Quite an example. Not that I've tried this more than once. I usually prefer all-natural, chaos-bred intelligence. The thing is, Adana saw a lot of potential in one of my projects. It started back when Earthlings began their conquest of space. The colonies on Mars were proliferating at a supernatural speed. Conflict spread throughout every bordering nation on Earth and on any planet mankind set foot on. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It all oozed in otherworldly energy. So I spent decades spinning thread from it, and as it happens, that substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. What? Really? How so? Earth's intelligence was highly contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate had somehow been sealed. And behemoths happen to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. I used that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that can suck any entangled behemoth dry of their magic. You can also craft decent pieces of armor against behemoth spells. And why is Adana so interested in developing such armaments? The cosmic echoes warned her that behemoths will threaten the Coven, so she wants to prepare accordingly. The problem is that even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one set of web and armor. And Adana is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from this plane of existence entirely. I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. What do you need to make this happen, exactly? Adana discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in this new society, the reality-altering arts that engulfed the planet try to fight back, as if everyone was programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's intelligence once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened, and I can harvest it. So what are you? Wait, what? I think I read that wrong. Adana tasked me with provoking World War III. Do you want me to help you cause it? That's terrible. We can't allow that. Exactly. But I don't want to anger Adana. There's already talk of expelling me from the Coven should I fail to deliver. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Adana is pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. I need you to tell me exactly what you want to ask the deck. First, the most important thing. What should I do with Earth? That's if I should do anything at all with it. Understood. Then, this is a bit embarrassing, but I happen to be in love with a mortal. That's totally cool. The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. He's a smuggler in one of Earth's remaining colonies. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart and I wish I could save him, but I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me, but still. So, that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? My advice is not to get too attached to mortals. They wither too fast. But sure, let's check what the cards have to say about him. Yes, please. I'd also like to know how to handle Adana. Handle her? I'm sure she's gonna be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? I wish I knew. That's going to be a hard one, but this is a new deck. Maybe it will find a solution. I'm shuffling the cards now. Keep your questions in mind and your thoughts. Omnicide. War distorts all feeling. The pain of 1,000 wounds. The red flame from the candle leads to disgusting discoveries. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power. Death and rebirth. Sabotage, adversity, rivalry, tragedy, change, rebirth. A sign. To Adana. If you don't show even a bit of progress, she will punish you. Do what you can, no matter how long it takes. Adana won't ever be satisfied. You need to flee and find protection in another coven. I'm going with that one. So that's it, huh? Not even a seer can find a future for me in this coven. Maybe you can come back if Adana ever leaves power. That could take eons. It's alright. I'd rather change covens than hurt any more mortals. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Oh no. Thank you, Fortuna. You helped make up my mind. I was utterly lost. But knowing this, I can take the reins of my life again. That's good. Night Sphinx. Arcana are blessed by the power of the Gem Skull Belt. They can channel a power trip. The little jade statue watches over the querent. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility, determination, rightfulness, guardian, ego, indifference, stagnation. A sign. Love interest. Reveal your true nature to him. He will understand and love you even more. Kidnap him and make him live in your domain. He doesn't love you. He's just taking advantage of you because you provide for him. No. Reveal your true nature to him. He will understand and love you even more. What? What? Really? So say the cards, and I've never seen them air. By the cosmos, this is incredible news. How should I go about it? Tell him over a romantic dinner? Should I surprise him with a colorful spell? In bed? Whatever lets you enjoy the moment the most. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Planet Earth, origin of species. The ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions. The door holds the promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. The swordfish liqueur runs with truth. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Introspection, yearning, passion, power. Well, there's only one place left for it. Take a large group of mortals to a magic domain and farm their energy there. You need to find other ways to disrupt reality. War isn't the only way to mess with the established order. Yeah, taking them prisoner is awful. Yeah, this one. We already established that I won't have to comply with Adana's orders, so why read about exploiting planet Earth? Well, we already asked the question. We might as well check what the deck has to say. Maybe you'll need to harvest this specific intelligence in the future. Knowledge is an asset. Okay. Here's my reading. You need to find other ways to disrupt reality. War isn't the only way to mess with the established order. Oh, I've never looked at it that way. But that's easier said than done. Do you want me to draw an extra card to look for ideas? Wow, can your deck do that? Of course, we can explore any concept we want. Card reading isn't just for divination. In fact, I feel the cards work at their best when you use them for reflection. How cool! A vivid life. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls, in need of finding a partner. A pain that can beget isolation. The ever-flowing water from the jug represents inner desire. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Introspection, yearning, passion, and power. Grant special magic abilities to some mortals and turn them into saints, able to cast miracles on other people. Form a pact with benign deities so they move to earth and bless mortals' lives. Oh god. Yeah, we don't want to do this because this feels like it could be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna go with form a pact with a benign deity so they move to earth and bless mortals' lives. Whoa, that is wild. Earth's fate is going to have a hard time trying to fix that. The reality-altering intelligence is going to overflow from the planet. I love it. If you're going to solve things as a witch, you should own it, Louise. This universe is big, but thought can be even bigger. My mentor always said that there are endless solutions to a problem, and it is us witches more than anyone who should entertain as many as possible. That is a valuable lesson indeed. I'll treasure it. Thank your mentor for me, and thank you and your wonderful deck for this solution. Our pleasure. Phew, that was an intense session. I've had my fortune read before, but it's never felt like this. You sure are something else, Fortuna. I'm just happy to help. I'll let you know how everything plays out. That's if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You're always welcome in my house, Louise. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon. Oh, new thing in the window? Creepy looking thing in the window? Hey Fortuna, how did it go with Grief? I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her, but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit. Invite. Hey Aforts. Hey Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Oh shoot, I thought Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I don't like Fort, I don't like 40, and I especially don't like Tuna. But Tuna's so cute. Not funny. Okay. So you found a way to help Grief? Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. That sounds dangerous. Oh, excuse me, God. Tummy troubles. I know my way around knives, trust me. You're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Grief. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But wouldn't you know best? You've known Grief way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects, I realized I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Yes. Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Individualism, determination, truth, dread, philosophy, architecture. Oh god, it's gotta be determination or truth. Because those both feel most like her energy. Yeah, determination. Oh, that is a powerful essence. And Greeth's a driven one, isn't she? Alright, I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just you wait, Greeth. Wow. Goodbye, Dahlia. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Click here. Dear Fortuna, what happened with Louise? Is she really leaving the Cullen? Cullen, what the fuck? Reading ahead of my fucking talking. Is she really leaving the coven? Can I come over to talk about it? Your friend Jasmine. Invite. Fortuna! Louise just came by before I left home to visit you. She's leaving for good. Why did you tell her to leave? I'm sure we could have sorted out things with Adana. Welcome, Jasmine. First of all, I didn't tell her to leave. It was the deck that suggested she should go to avoid a major tragedy. The situation with Adana wasn't going to end well, and I'm living witness of how sour things can turn when dealing with our leader. And secondly, no matter how creative a solution Louise tried, the deck was certain Adana would make her life impossible. It was checkmate for our friend. She had to escape. I see. I can't believe Adana caused a precious member of our community so much distress that she was forced to leave. Our leader's ambition is out of place. Whoa, Jasmine talking the revolutionary talk? No. I shouldn't doubt Adana's judgment. She's the one able to speak with the gods, after all. There must be a cosmic plan to all this. Some gods they are. Fortuna! Anyway, how was Louise? Where is she going? Did she manage to leave unnoticed? Yes. She doesn't have a project review for another couple of months, so she just packed all her stuff, discreetly. She didn't tell me where she plans to go, but she said she'll contact us when it feels safe. Also, Louise wanted me to thank you for your help. She seemed happy to break away from Adana in the end. She's sorry she couldn't come to say goodbye in person. She used all her time weaving something for you. It's a pith cloth. She told me she harvested the thread from a space station. Here. Astronaut's pith cloth. Pith cloth weaved by Louise with Intelligy harvested from astronauts. A present from Fortuna. Oh, new symbol. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. I humbly accept it. Louise is great, right? I'm gonna miss her. Thank you so much for helping her, Fortuna. I guess that the coven doesn't mean anything if its witches aren't happy. Tell me about it. I'm sorry. We need to take you out for a stroll. Smell the flowers again, pet a cat, watch some children play in a river. I'd say that's the best medicine for your case. Just 800 years to go, huh? Fortuna. It's alright. I'm doing a lot better just from being able to talk with other witches. Look, I'm going to leave now, but I'm going to think long and hard about some ways to improve your life here. Thank you, Jasmine. Take care, and thanks again for helping Louise. Actually, wait a minute. What is it? I need some herbs to help a witch friend, Greeth. On second thought, never mind. Ooh. Oh, should I bring this up? Yeah, no, I don't trust her. Not enough, because she's so, even for the moments that she like goes against Adana, it doesn't last. She immediately abouts face on that and goes back to being in line. So I don't think we should trust her at all with the Greeth situation. Greeth, I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, on second thought, never mind. Is something the matter? No, no, I'm sorry. I was about to ask for your help with something, but I realized it's not my place to tell anyone about it. You'll let me know if you're in any trouble, right? Yes, yes, don't worry. It's alright. Okay. Take care, Fortuna. Man, we just getting a million visitors. Dear Fortuna, Dolly has given me a magical dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it alright if I come over so that we can try the ritual together? Hugs, Grief. Not yet, because I need one more air. So we're gonna go down here and see about doing some interactive fiction and stuff to try and get some news, some air. What to do? Read interactive fiction. I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. Tickles by Emma Rios. Back and forth this wooden husk I take my naps in, wandered adrift in an endless, merciless sea. Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet a destination. For that we survived the storms, dodged leviathans, ignored decline, hunger, and thirst. Inspiration burnt our souls, making us survive by and for desire. But the infinite happiness of meeting a goal doesn't last long. Now here I lays, longing for a reawakening. I think the messenger is back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me again. This little friend is a dissonant note in the everyday routine of doing nothing, barely feeling and being bored to death. Once it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my limbs, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can but lie under the sun and wait for a less blinding, starry night, stirred by somehow noticing another living being close. The little bird lights me up inside. I gave this friend the title of Hope Bringer, in anticipation of a well-earned rest shorewards, on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner, one that has seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently, so say the new whispers of the waves, and the storm, and the wood finally cracking and stumbling upon a sandbank. A kiss is a bit too passionate for my taste. I wonder if I have ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Look at all this drama. My old self still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. Isn't touch nice? Feeling another fellow even scarcely, like those little claws grazing softly over me. If only I could touch its feathers to return such a beautiful gift. If only a friend could still be within my grasp. Please tell me, little bird, should I endure or should I give up? Oh God. This sounds cursed. My arm stretches out with a mind of its own. It craves purpose. There are so many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. Unstick myself from these bones. Look at me, little bird. I cheat the laws of gravity. Hush, hush, stupid, turnsome bird. Isn't there enough fish in the sea that you needn't eat from a corpse? Oh my God, that's a woman talking. Look at all this mess. She doesn't seem to notice me. Should I start a conversation? It would be very rude otherwise. Excuse me, miss? My voice crawls out of my throat as broken as the rest of what's left with me. These deadened senses don't allow me to pro- pro- to properly introduce myself, but why do I suddenly sound so eerie? Ah, a talking ghost! Oh no, I made this. Oh no, I made this poor woman jump in fright. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Whoa, is she trying to hit me with her stick? Please put your cane away. Be careful of who you startle to death, Spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, Ghost, I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of this chest, our arteries will have your sobs strangled in eternal pain. She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. Please, stop. Don't hurt me, I beg you. We are trouble, you know, old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? I mean you no harm, I swear. Who's terrified now, Ghost? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless when I was young, feared on both sides of existence, not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world and the underworld both hate magic. Nonetheless, I cared and committed to educate losers who wouldn't let me live my life on my own terms. Far and wide, ignorance makes one arrogant, daring, cruel, a goddamn cretin. I was enduring, then I became hell. What reason was there to let their bitter fear erase who I am? Call me a hoodlum, I made them all. Cursed. I'm so scared myself. Are you, imp? Serves you right. Please, I need help. I don't know what's happening to me. Why do I speak this weirdly? Wait, don't tell me. You called me a ghost. Am I truly? Shit. Oh gods. Oh gods. Indeed, it looked way too shaken for a creature from the afterlife. The poor fellow may have just died. It doesn't happen very often, but the phantom amnesia can turn the coldest assassin into a pure, gentle mind. Unaware of any harm they may have done, of any pain they may have suffered, of any mistake to feel remorse over. Ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Hey, don't cry. Please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people don't give a shit. We forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic. There's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing her shit. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that I am sorry. No, it's my fault. I can't see very well either. Everything feels so confusing. If I offered you, if I offended you, I apologize. Far be it from me to hurt anyone. A skiff with a rotting passenger that happens to be well maintained and gentle. It's all cool, don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. Your kind, my kind, she just said, see the world just like we see you, blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing. It isn't normal for the departed to feel benumbed? What the fuck? Fate always takes its toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me, 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I compare myself? This poor soul is dead. stinky, rotten, beyond repair, trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for a reason, to finish something, to claim our desire, perhaps to still be worthy of being loved. Actually, I can't remember how old I was when... Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Witches or ghosts. We are all... See, I want to go cursed again, because that's what feels most appropriate. God, what do I do? What do I do? I wish I could go back and see more dialogue, because my brain doesn't work very well and I forget what was said. I'm gonna go with graced. Whether it's for little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How could you not be a form of life? I am but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a specter by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke? Oh no, not at all. I couldn't stop thinking about my body smelling. Yeah, aren't you an anxious one? What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind. Pretty cool, too. Smoking fancily right beside me like the heroine of the story. I could blush. Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles my ears and reverberates a somewhat sweet melody. It feels akin to my own sadness. Whoa, now I'm blushing. Thanks. Wait, why am I taking this as a compliment? I thought my voice sounded truly awkward. I think it's beautiful. Even if she's only trying to be kind, I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness akin, a final memory to treasure. There's not so much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forgetful. I made it here thanks to a little friend, but now that I have acknowledged myself, I feel I have lost my bird forever. Damn, I'm such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating from you. I'm sorry. No problem. My flesh is not very healthy. Was that supposed to make me feel better, Spooky? Can I ask you something? Sure, whatever you want. Are you here to vanish me? Oof, the first rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts. Don't worry, I'm not in a position to rebel. I'm stranded in a dead sea in which it is impossible to sink in, but it is also terrifying to put a foot forward. Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It's my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth in salt water. I must bless the branch of a willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its roots tie your spirit forever. I understand. I can only be a burden for those I would be sharing this fainting dead with. No, you understand nothing, Spooky. I'm discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling invulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. I'm in a position to rebel. If I had breath, she'd have taken it away. I wish ghosts couldn't cry. It feels so embarrassing. Hey, again? There's no need to be this dramatic. I didn't want to. I'm... My brain cannot comprehend what I just read. Holy fuck, yeah, my brain cannot comprehend what I just read. That, holy shit. I didn't want to. I'm cursed. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Your kindness is devastating. I'm lifeless, and yet you want me to live. To live is to be scared, Spooky, but if we keep taking the next step, we may find something to gain for ourselves. I'm not kind, I'm bored. I want someone to tell me stories. Caw, caw. Look who's back. This bird is too lazy to catch fish by itself. I thought I didn't have stories to tell her, but I have at least one. It's about a little bird that gave a ghost some hope to live. I would gladly try to make up stories to speak with you as friends. What to do? God damn it! That didn't... Does study give me anything? Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt of On the Four Elements, Air by Witch Yuina. In all my years of mentoring, air, the invisible element, is the one I found most students have difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is an infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes to take it. For a true master of air, there is no such thing as out of context. Everything is intertwined and in constant relation. A river in the middle of the jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent could be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos, because chaos is the ultimate nature of air, everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat into a bucket of water and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Unfathomable predestination. Yeah, that didn't give me anything, so interactive fiction again. Let's see. The Hand of the World by Eva Sid. The girl was ambling along the path, shrouded in the smoky haze of dawn. She was crying. The words of father still echoed in her mind. The warmth of his last kiss still beat on her cheek. Since you were born, I knew something strange about you. It's time for you to join your kind. And without further ado, father left her in the thick of the night. The path was narrow and marked a trail that was easy to follow but hard to swallow. A slight furrow of land that led to a whole new life. After hours of walking, the girl stumbled upon the knocker of a trap door on the ground, right where the path ended. It was a beautiful and antique-looking piece, a hand carved in bronze holding a sphere between its fingers, a globe. She pulled gently and the hatch reacted to her touch, Jesus. By opening diligently, the globe was waiting for her. The girl entered the blackness beneath the floor, groping the height of the steps until she emerged into a dimly lit room. As her eyes became used to the gloom, she spotted the hunched silhouette of a woman at the back of a vaulted chamber. Welcome, my child. From now on, you will be the daughter of another flesh, the sister of another blood. Are you ready for the initiation rite? No, I want to go back home. I have no choice. You carry within you the primordial force that secretly rules this world, but such a power needs to be tamed. Power requires sacrifice just as the world needs balance. The woman approached her. Her skin was wrinkled like the ridges of a freshly plowed field. The force rests in the space between pairs of opposites. We must relinquish one of our senses to focus that force. Sight and hearing govern the rationality of people. Smell and taste drive their emotions. The girl struggled to understand. What about touch? That is the only sense we cannot renounce. We are the hand that subtly rules the becoming. It is the tool for channeling our magic. The girl scrutinized the woman's face, wondering what her choice would have been and what kind of magic she would flaunt. She thought it would be easier to live without some senses than other. Surely there was a catch. Do not be afraid. Look inside yourself, and you will know the right choice, said the woman. Should I do without the exquisite taste of the succulent fruits of our earth? Should I do without the countless fragrances with which nature enraptures us? Should I do without the music and warm voices surrounding and guiding us? Should I do without the reliable witness of my eyes, the crystalline windows between me and the world? Gotta be smell or taste, right? Like it's gotta be. It's gotta be smell. Because, like, as someone who already has issues with, like, food, food textures and stuff like that, I feel like if texture was the only thing I was getting out of food, that would be hell. That sounds so terrible. So, yeah, without fragrances. You have chosen to forgo the sense of smell, the mighty wave that envelops the most profound desires with significance. Your renunciation will also be your force, because only from humility and detachment can you exercise power. From now on, you will be able to color the nuances of desire and nurture them with meaning. Come on! I just need one wind. When your people started dying, they did it without a whimper, vanishing like fruits plucked by invisible hands. As the lead hunter, you lead a squad of your best men into the jungle. You returned alone, an entire squadron of warriors gone while your back was turned. Must be a giant snake swallowing them whole, said the village chief, for the predator left no traces, no sound, not even the bones of its victims. When your people started disappearing from their own huts, they stopped believing in animals and started believing in monsters. Some prayed, others tried to leave the island only to be killed by the waves. You sharpened your spear and kept your eyes peeled. You are the only human being still alive on this island, but you are not alone. You can feel its gaze on your skin while you sleep. You saw the monster itself a couple times as you scoured the island, a flick of a tail, a glint of eyes in the woods. And now you have finally found it, a big coil of ink and smoke resting on a flat rock in the middle of a meadow. You are the lead hunter, but you have never killed a beast like this. A snake, yes, but one made of dark waters and whispers and faded dreams. I am so sorry. I was so hungry, the monster laments, voice as soft as the night. I ate and realized too late that there is no food left except for you. The shock of hearing it speak makes your hands shake. If I kill you, I'll starve, and if you kill me, you will remain alone, without even revenge to keep you company. The monster regards you with its many eyes. Let me eat one of your fingers, so our doomed chase may continue for a while. Fuck that! You lift your spear and throw it at the creature, aiming for the head. It recoils with a hiss, your spear stuck in one eye. A blink later, it's gone. Your spear is on the ground, wet with blood that looks and tastes like ink. The next day, you resume the chase, a knife hanging on your belt, your gaze set on the tallest peak of the island. You spend most of your morning climbing higher and higher, looking for a cave where a night creature could sleep. Your foot slips and an instant later you're upside down and there's blood in your mouth and pain in your head. You fell into a chasm and broke something during the fall. A chuckle. You twist your body, straining your neck to peek at the monster looking at you from the ridge of the cliff. It looks different than before, more swollen and yet less solid, stretched thin. I am too weak to help you, a mournful laugh. It doesn't even feel fair to eat you like this. The creature slides down, but instead of opening its maw, it spreads its coils, enveloping you in a kind, cool embrace. You fall asleep and dream of stars. You never wake up. Come on. I have so much of everything but air. Come on. Ugh, God damn it. Okay, yeah, I need to sleep. Nope. Fucking sleep. Omnicide. Your sister Patrice is sleeping on a hammock. She seems to be having a nightmare, but you can't manage to wake her. You decide to meditate and travel inside her dreams. Patrice was dreaming she was playing poker with a bunch of naked old men. They force you to join the game, and now you're both trapped. Cursed? Well, back to this, because I don't want to do this until I have some air. Okay, no, that doesn't work. A witch can easily fall in love with the element of water. Water is the substance of all things, their nature in a vacuum, its platonic ideal. Love, desire, sadness, even hope, anything is able to hold or channel feelings. One could say a piece of wood isn't able to have its own genuine feelings, that emotion is the heart of the beholder, but multiple experiments throughout history have proven this hypothesis wrong. Take this very same piece of wood and leave it in a home full of love. Let a family take care of it, talk to it, embrace it. Then take this piece of wood to another planet and leave it in the middle of a forest. Observe animals walking around it with the utmost respect. Eventually we would be able to witness a wandering artist fall in love with that piece of wood and take it with them to carve the most beautiful piece of art. Water has infinite potential. Any element can absorb a massive amount of water energy. When full, water will start overflowing, impregnating any other element in its surroundings. Combine water with water and you will unlock boundless potential. You will access the maximum power that anything has to offer. Water and water is the realization of potential. Yeah, fuck. I don't guess I can gather any more energy, so I'm not gonna be able to do this. Which is really frustrating. Hey, how are you feeling? Corrupted? The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts. I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or... Of course I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's demon bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Here, look. Beautiful. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it? I just shared some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger. To craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. So that's why she called it the Dagger of the Driven, huh? Not bad, Fortuna. Not bad. Thanks for the compliment in any case. I was just trying to help. You're so cute when you get shy. Stop it. Let's focus on the ritual. So, first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success? Of course, but what's a Fate Mancer's disc? Of course. It was invented about 80 years ago by Junrisha, the mathematician witch, so you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything though, it's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. Oh, my chances aren't as good as I'd hoped. It's no small thing exercising a behemoth, but we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right, I must be strong. Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia crafting this magnificent dagger. You need to insert the blade into my chest. Me? You need to try and leave one side of the blade facing my flesh and the other side facing the behemoth. Okay. I've never stabbed anyone in my life. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around kitchen knives, but this... I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No, I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look, the percentage on the disc went up just from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages, so I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. Okay. Tell me something secret about yourself. Oh god. I summoned a behemoth too. I've tried to kill myself numerous times while exiled. I have a sister, her name is Patrice. I used to own a food truck. Oh god. Well, we're supposed to be bearing our soul here, so it's gotta be the first or second option. Do I? Well, surely I can trust this person, right? And this would be pretty powerful. I would imagine, because no one knows this. Well, I don't imagine anyone knows about the trying to kill myself either. I'm gonna keep this close, so I'll go with the second option. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Fortuna. I'm used to spending years by myself just doing research, but I see how isolation could do a number on someone more used to company. Hey, I thought I was a loner too. I spent most of my time by myself. But 200 years of complete social deprivation? You lose the capacity to discern if you're even alive to begin with. I've come to the conclusion that existence isn't possible without others to witness it. That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry. No one could possibly imagine what you've been through. I disfigured, mutilated, even burnt myself just to feel something new inside these walls. But I always ended up putting myself back together. To get to see my loved ones again someday, or just to get back at Adana, I swear she's going to pay. Fortuna, I will help you to get back at Adana. I'm sick of her too. She needs to pay. Thanks for sharing this with me. I'm sorry you had to say these things out loud just to help me fix the stupid mistake I made. I don't think what you did was stupid, and it feels good to be able to share this stuff. I wasn't brave enough to let my friends know. I'm happy I met you. I'm happy too. Thank you for letting me in, Fortuna. Time to put me under the knife? I'm not ready yet. You'll never be more ready than now, and I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just let me meditate for a couple minutes, just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes? That I have, sure. Thank you. Moment of truth. Have you made a decision? Do you want to pay for the behemoth's name? What What's this? You don't have enough energy, Fortuna. Come on, don't waste our time. You're better than this. You still there? Yes, I'm ready. Sorry, I just needed to collect myself. Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically, Grief. It looks like you're relaxed, though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I'm going to insert the dagger now. Are you ready? Do it. Oh, God, that was unexpected. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, it didn't work. I'm so sorry, Grief. Maybe I didn't use the dagger properly? No, you did everything just right. I had an internal bout with the behemoth and they were just stronger than me. I guess I wasn't destined to be free. Not yet, at least. This is who I am for now. Better accept it and start preparing for the real problem. Adana? Adana. What are you going to do? My initial impulse is to flee, but I'm too proud not to face Adana directly. So I guess before I do anything hasty, I'll retire to the Gem Skull Belt to meditate on all my options. I'm sorry the ritual didn't go well. Even if we failed here, let me know if I can help you in any other way. I will. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. And hey, I'm not going away empty-handed. Now I have you. I'm happy I met you too. Okay, better leave now. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, me too. Take care. God, I'm so angry about that. What a busy life all of a sudden, huh? How are you feeling? It feels good. Life is worth living again. Glad to see your mood has improved. So, what are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adana. Sooner or later she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Well, the cosmic wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've reconnected with the Coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate? You tell me. We're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures, but escaping from Adana's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? Please, witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot, and you're paying a high price for all this. Don't forget. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay, okay. No need to mock me. Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, could it be from Thea? Dear Fortuna, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. Yours faithfully, Thea, Arbiter Badge 20, rank Waxen Crescent. Invite. Ah, Fortuna. What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. What about Adana? Adana is dead. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Chapter 4, Succession. We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend Patrice. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth, just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her eldest son. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today, I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama. Te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Stanton, you wanted to say something too? That's right. Thank you. I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love of life and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years, and I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now to proceed with the last rites. Wait, I want to speak to Maria. That's our first name, Maria Fortuna. Ah, of course. Go ahead. Grandma? Wait, what? Or is this not us? Is this someone else? It must be. You aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers. You just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together. Right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patricia's body may turn to dust. Patrice's voice may have gone silent, but her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice, she's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn, and we will call her Tears and Fragrance, a mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Maria, I am sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. So, my prediction finally came true, eh? You managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch, even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come and visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies, and I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact that your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You were the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading? for old time's sake. What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge Patrice? The devil. The beast is the keeper of everything that is forbidden. Their servants ooze with lust and invite you to fall into temptation, enlightenment beyond corruption. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers, and we'd have had a big, happy family all together. We would have run a popular magazine together, with Eva as editor-in-chief. We'd have moved to the Canary Islands. You'd have written lesbian pulp novels, and I'd have run an online tarot website. Oh, God. I like this one. We'd have moved to the Canary Islands, you'd have written lesbian pulp novels, and I'd have run an online tarot website. We'd have drunk the most delicious wine and had a small community of artist friends. Met some beautiful girls and taken long walks along the beach. We'd have grown old together and had long talks swayed by the warm evening breeze. Patrice, I missed you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing? Reading into the hypothetical. How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now, to see for myself where we're sending you off to. The Emperor. The Emperor sits atop a stark, barren mountain, a sign of unyielding power, the ultimate male ego, confidence, power. You'll be the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette and become a cosmic investigative reporter. You will become a cosmic cartographer. What? Both of these options are so silly. And we only had one scene with her when she was alive. I don't remember what she was like. You'll be the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette and become a cosmic investigative reporter. You'll even interview extra-dimensional beings. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. "6 feet under my ass." Patrice? Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice, this is the real world. I'm a witch, and I believe you're one now too. Fuck me. Excuse the fuck out of me? This is so creepy! Fortuna, it is imperative that we speak before I vanish. Adana. Well, I think that is a good place to leave it for now, actually. I think I need to go get myself some food. It has been quite a day. So, let's see. Hold on here. Alright. Well, I'm being told my view count is one. Oh no, now it's saying 2. Anyone in chat? Anyone here? Worth doing a raid? Alright, I will take that as a no. Well, for all of you watching the VOD, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the stream next time, if possible.